Hello and welcome to Hobby Quick. I'm Lee and today we are unboxing the NECROMOLDS Monster Battles Battle Box Starter Set. I backed this on Kickstarter last year, I think. I can't really remember. And it arrived the other day. I couldn't wait to get an unboxing video done, but unfortunately I had a virus that one of my kids had brought home from preschool, so never mind. Feeling much better now, and I figured, what better time? It's a nice sunny afternoon, so instead of going out spending some time in the sunshine, I'm making a video unboxing nerdy things. Here we go. So basically, yeah, I saw this a while ago and it just seemed to really speak to me. I was born in the early 80s, so I'm a child of the 80s and 90s, so it packs a load of nostalgia punch for me. You know, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking Mighty Max, Monster in My Pocket, Muscle Men. The idea behind the game is basically these little things here are molds, and you put in Play-Doh and you get your little monsters, and it's a two-player battle game, and when you take out one of your opponent's guys, you squish them down with your unique ring. So yeah, like I said, it's a Kickstarter. I backed it. It arrived absolutely buzzing when it came through. So as usual, I've just taken the plastic off at the outside. So let's have a little nosy inside. So first of all, really good, robust packaging. Really appreciate that. Right, so first off, big bag of good-looking, well-made, well-coloured, well-filled out dice and whatnot. Have a bag of gems, which are probably some sort of points allocation or something along those lines. Have two caster rings, which are, one looks like a spider. Not quite sure what that is until I've squished something down. And because I backed this on Kickstarter, I also got two like bonus caster rings. Again, another sort of bug and maybe a gargoyle demon sort of thing. Pretty cool. We have two tubs of NECROMOLD spell clay, which contains wheat, so please be careful if you are celiac. That's pretty crazy. I think this is essentially just Play-Doh. So yeah, these cool bright colours, not coming across too well on the screen, I don't think, but these are just short of being like neon, proper 80s, 90s, rad sort of gnarly colours that you'd expect toys like that, of that era, to be in. There we go. Some little standees for, I imagine, the scenery and the terrain. And these are the NECROMOLD spell books. This is what creates your little guys. So you roll out your excuse me, a bit of Play-Doh, a bit of the spell clay. You put it in there, squish it over, open it up, trim off the edges, and then you've got your little guy there. That's not too secure. It's fine. I'm sure that's not a problem. So we have that. This is a Forsaken. So that's a guard. They're guardians. They look like groovy little insect sort of guys. These are Forsaken, which seem to be like your rank and file, maybe like your pawns sort of thing. Oh, very cool. Yeah, two different guys in there. And we have Maniacs. Yes, now we're talking. Awesome. That looks really cool. Oh, stats on the back. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so my eyesight, yeah, this is under obviously like a little ring light, so I can see that quite well. Not quite sure how well I'd be able to view that of an evening playing at the gaming centre. Underneath, good little plastic insert to keep everything in place. A core rulebook. Illustrations on this are absolutely brilliant. Really like it. Again, like I say, it just really ticks that nostalgia vibe for me. Really well laid out. I appreciate having white text on coloured backgrounds, because I've seen a few rule books and comics and magazines and all sorts where they'll quite happily have black text on darker backgrounds. Well, kids' books especially. I read a lot of those for my kids, obviously not for me. So that's really good to see. yeah, really happy with that. That looks really good, and it's just that new rulebook smell. Absolutely love it. The Rise of NECROMOLDS, which I believe is going to be like the lore behind the world, which is absolutely fascinating. Well, I'll say that I've not read it yet, but I can only imagine what it's like. Fair play to Clint Bohatti. Apologies, Clint, if I'm saying that wrong, but it looks like you kept putting together a really, really interesting world here, mate. So yeah, good luck with it in the future. Okay, yeah, loads of stuff there. This reminds me of the sort of, yeah, collect them all. This is the sort of thing we used to get in the back of like Micro Machines play sets and things like that. You'd have a poster and then tick off everything that you got as you got it. Don't know if it's still like that, but I'm in my 40s now, so I'm allowed to be wrong or mistaken or nostalgic. This is the playboard. Quite like that, quite a small area, really good artwork. I actually quite like the idea of playing on just like some pre-rendered sort of art and background. I think it's I don't know, I think it just seems to bring a lot to it. There's a lot going on there. I suppose you'd see something different every time you play. Then we also have some stat cards here, so I think they're probably the same as you see on the back of the spell books, but still always useful to have. Just a little baggie for putting those in, and whoops, and some pop out card scenery and some measuring sticks there. So, you know, pretty decent cardstock. The art's just absolutely beautiful in this. I'm really looking forward to getting to know the world a little bit better and have a look through everything that we've got, have a look at the stats and see how the game actually plays, because I've got to admit, I backed this purely originally for the novelty of having, oh cool, look at these little you know, these little Play-Doh guys, doesn't this look good? Oh wow, the artwork reminds me of stuff that I used to get when I was a kid. But you know, looking at it now, I'm like, there's a lot of thought and a lot of love gone into this, and I feel like I'm not giving the creator and the team enough credit if I don't actually give it a proper go. So watch this space. I might do a building video for how to build your NECROMOLD, guys. We will see. However, that's not all. We have got an extra little bonus, which is the expansion pack, which is the NECROMOLD Call to Arms expansion set. And this gives you equipment and I think like special characters like leader abilities, and we can see here there are 6 unique playable characters. So again, I really need to go through the books and read, see what's what, and see what exactly this adds to the wider game. But again, I mean, just look at the artwork; it just stands out so much. And obviously, I'd imagine Clint is probably of a very similar age to me, and there's just nostalgia is just massive for people our age at the minute. So we have some Blood Mump Forsaken here. Right, okay, so just going back to the original box here, so we've got Grave Ghoul, Mud Mumps, and Insectomites. This is introducing Blood Mumps, so we have 4 factions going in. Some new dice with new symbols and whatnot on. Various little counters and 2 little meeples. Surprised these aren't in like a garish neon 80s 90s color palette, but I'm sure there are reasons behind that are beyond my ken. Just a bag full of weapons and standards and shields and all sorts. Then in here, a couple more extra baggies. Resolving combat. Oh right, okay, yeah, little rule summaries, special cards, Feather Swift Axe, so rules for your special weapons. And actually, let's have a little look at this guy. What does he look like? Whoa, seems like there's quite a lot going on there. And underneath we have the expansion rulebook. So it's not just it's a fair size, this, so it doesn't feel like it's just an add-on for the sake of it. I feel like we might actually be looking at a decent sort of amount of content here. So once again, I'm gonna have a read through all the rules, see what's what, do a little update on this. Then we have these 6 playable characters. Absolutely a beautiful artwork. Look at this. So a bit of text about the person on the back. Really like this. Each card having its individual cutouts and whatnot. I have Romilda, Netch. That guy looks gross, love it. Mira, Keel of Deep Water, excellent. Igneous, Hirana, and Basalt Lazur, Master of the Mold. I like this guy. This guy looks like he's having a great time. Yeah, I think this is the guy I most identify with out of these characters here. And just give me 1 second. And then we have an extra bit of scenery. Oh, quite a bit of extra scenery. Some more tokens. Yeah, excellent. So there we have it, guys. Folks, guys, girls, folks, everybody. You know, it's originally just backed as a I thought, oh, this looks fun, haha, but I think there's quite a lot of depth to this, and I'm really looking forward to having a look around, having a poke around, seeing what's what, and reporting back on it. So it's like I say, this was purely a Kickstarter bundle that I've got, but apparently as from May the 9th 2024 the game is going to retail initially in America, and then it's going to be spreading out into other regions once that's taken off a little bit more. So if you're in the UK or Europe watching this, then there might be a bit more of a wait, really, for this, but I'm sure it'll be worth it once it comes out to retail. If you are interested in picking anything up in the meantime, please consider using my Wayland Games affiliate link down at the bottom. I greatly appreciate that. Any kickback I get from Wayland Games basically just goes straight back to Wayland Games or into Kickstarter, buying more stuff to unbox and talk about and get nerdy about. So yeah, thank you very much for sticking around, folks. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing or liking or even commenting. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, folks. Bye.